Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Raisa here. I appreciate you tuning in to my video. First and foremost, I'd like to thank all of my viewers that donated to my channel last week. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you very much. I do appreciate the help. So, namaste. Today we're going to visit the energies that may affect us from the week of the 6th through the 13th of August. Tomorrow we're going to experience a lunar eclipse, and it's happening in the house of Aquarius. Breaking through limits, being yourself, standing out in the crowd. I want you to know that being a lunar eclipse is going to be an emotional one. You probably are already feeling the effects of it because it's very, very powerful. I know I was yesterday. It was almost overwhelming. The memories are swelling up. They're coming back for you to heal, for you to release it, because it's all about letting go of thoughts, of patterns, of things that no longer serve you for a higher purpose. It needs to be removed. So when you feel the emotions coming up, or you feel like you want to lash out to someone else that's probably not on the same path that you are, and it's rubbing against what you believe or how you feel at that moment, your emotions are all in flux. Try to relax. Try to step away. Take a shower. Go into water. Go into nature, really. Nature. Being in nature is going to help alleviate some of the stress or some of the emotions that are coming out, because nature has a way of touching your soul, since we are connected to the planet. And there's some things that I want to explain to you that really correlate with what's going on with the lunar eclipse, with releasing, with finding out what is it that I want for myself. Instead of tuning in to your family members or the people that you love, your job, the things that you do on an everyday basis, try to focus on yourself. Am I growing? Where am I in my path in life? What do I want to do as I move forward? Now, I was listening to someone speaking, because once I started tuning into that, all I did was turn on Facebook or something, and there was someone speaking there that I needed to hear. The angels, the energy, your higher self will bring you right to what you need to hear at that very moment in order to proceed, to move forward, to release things that have been put in your mind, that have been put in your thoughts, that have been naming you, in essence, from the day one, from the day you were born. Because we're spiritual beings, and in order to have a human experience, we had to incarnate. We had to be born through a family, through a female. Therefore, they named us. Therefore, we have culture, we have religion, we have beliefs, we have certain foods that we eat. And all of that was kind of put onto us. We didn't really choose that, in an essence, Those are things that came along with where we were born at that particular time and through whom we were born. So those things we didn't choose, they're not ours. It's not a belief that we need to follow. We are energy, we are spirit. We're here to create. So let me go down some of these key points that I wrote down as I was listening to that speech, which, by the way, if you want to listen to it, it's posted on my Facebook page. You can listen to it, and I think there's little subtitles that come up in English so that you can understand it as well. There's no reason to look back into the past. There's no reason to look forward either into the future, because the here and now is what you're living at the moment. It's what counts. The past and the present are all in one. There's a vast universe, and we're just like a grain of salt or a grain of sand, really, in the whole scheme of things. The universe is in constant flux. The planets are constantly moving. They're rotating, they're turning, they're moving forward. There's millions, if not trillions, of planets, of stars. There is our understanding of what life truly is minuscule. It's tiny, tiny, tiny compared to what truly is. We have no clue of all of these things. And we need to stop worrying about what happened in the past, who was in my life in the past. Forget about that, because you're moving forward. You're here to grow. You're creating. You're breaking through barriers, which is the title of this talk. Breaking through barriers that have been put there by everything that you've experienced so far in this lifetime. But that is it. Breaking through one barrier, breaking through another. Limitations that have been put upon ourselves by others and ourselves. Our own fears. We're breaking through our fears. Are you where you want to be in your life now? No? Well, then you have to break through number one, fear, whatever that is, or limitation that you have placed upon yourself. No, I can't be an artist. No, I can't be a musician. No, I can't be a dancer. No, I can't be this and that. Yes, you can at any age. All you have to do is set your mind to being exactly what you want to do or be. And go in that direction. Every day take a step towards it and break through a limitation, break through a barrier. Once you get to the other side of the fear, that is where your life path leads you. That is your life path, is what we're afraid of doing, because we're in flesh, we're not spirit. If we were in spirit, we're not afraid of anything. We're free, totally free to experience. Even death is another barrier that we fear, but then it begins again. Life is constant. It's like everything else, constantly in flux, constantly growing, constantly reinventing itself. You keep reincarnating in order to keep experiencing things. Whatever you didn't experience before, or you didn't do it in the right way, or you wanted to learn more about it, well, then you come back and you do it again. You try it again with the same group of people at times. So you need to always know that everything is in constant flux. Life is eternal. We are always evolving. We're always growing. We're always experiencing and breaking through our own limitations, our own barriers. So look at yourself. Are you growing? Have you grown from where you were last year or 2 minutes ago before you started listening to this video? This is what we're going to be facing, a part of it, through the eclipse, or we can, because it's going to bring up so many emotions, so many feelings, that you can start to release them now, knowing, what the hell am I thinking about that for? Why am I feeling that? Let me release it. I don't ever want to think about that again. Never. I need to move forward and just release it somehow. Release it from your mind. Take salt baths, go into the ocean, cleanse yourself, burn sage, whatever it is that makes you feel like you're cleansing, like you're opening up to new energy and releasing the past. So really, truly, life is all about breaking through your limits, beliefs, things that really don't define you. Again, gender. You're not a woman, you're not a male. Your sexual preference shouldn't define you either. You know, you're gay, homosexual, blah, 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 whatever. There's names that are put upon us. Truly, your energy, okay? So if you're homosexual and you want to experience that, go for it. You know, it's an energy that you can grow from, and you can take that energy and make your life whatever it is you want it to be. Heterosexual, the same thing. You want to experience that in this lifetime, go for it. And make it what you want it to be in your life. You know, not what other people tell you that you need to do. You want to have more than one partner? Go ahead. You want to be with just one person and experience that? Then you do that. It's up to you. You need to release all the limits that others have put upon you, because it's not defining you. It's not who you are. Then you try to hide who you truly are inside because you feel, oh, they're not going to like it, or it's going to hurt someone. Forget all about that. You're here to break through those limits. By looking at all of these things for what they truly are, you liberate yourself from the limits that you have had your entire life, that started with your name, that started with your gender, that started with your sexual preference. You know, liberate yourself. Be who you want to be inside. That's what truly makes you happy. If you have a talent, follow your talent. Why not? Because other people won't like it, because you feel you can't excel in with your talent. You can if you put your mind to it. You have to believe. You have to believe in yourself. When I was shuffling, the card came out because it knows what I'm going to talk about. You know, we have gifts Be aware of them. Those gifts are there for a reason. It's something that you've already studied in another lifetime. You already went through it. You learned it. Now you need to use it. It's there for a reason. Be aware that you need to receive as well as give. You need to be able to receive. And if someone gives you a present or gives you something, you say, thank you, thank you. Don't feel like you have to return it. Somehow you already have, and that's why you're receiving the gift. So be graceful, be grateful. Open your arms to receive. Like myself, I was so grateful for the people that did give me donations last week because I needed them. I need them in order to proceed. It shows me that you guys appreciate my work, and that's why I'm telling you all of this. This is food for thought. It's philosophy, but it's a philosophy like all others that makes sense. It makes some kind of sense. What we need to break through in order to move forward. We're so fearful sometimes of doing things, and it's not real. We're boxing ourselves in for no good reason. You need to release all of that so you can move forward. We are on the same planet by God. We have this country here, this fence over there, this one over here, and we're all the same people. We're all the same humanity. We're all the same. We all bleed the same. We all have arms and legs and, well, maybe not all of us, but you know what I mean. We have the same makeup. We're all the same body. Why must we define ourselves by color, by gender, by fences, by country, by religion? That is ridiculous. We're destroying the earth and we're destroying ourselves. We need to release all that. Send loving thoughts to the universe, to the earth, to the people, so that we begin to unite as opposed to being so separate from each other like we are now. It separates everything. It separates families. It separates people. And it's ridiculous. That's not what we were meant to do here. We need to break through those limitations as well, those barriers. Become all one. Why can't we help each other? Now let us see what the reading is going to tell us for the week, what we're going to feel. So remember, you're going to have a lot of emotions that do come up this week. It's so that you can release, so that you can grow from it, so that you can focus on your life. Where are you? What do you want to do? And don't fear moving forward. If you make a decision, and at the end of the decision it's not what you want, then make another decision. No one says you have to continue with that choice. You can move on to the next one. And the sooner you do it, the better off you'll be. The sooner the new choice begins, and the new experience, the new barrier that you overcome within your own mind, within yourself, within your life, your limits. So to the point where you don't have any limits. You want to do something, you do it. You experience it, and then you move on. Provided I'm not asking you to go out there and do something illegal or do something criminal. You have your own conscience. You should know what is good and what isn't. What is going to hurt humanity and what isn't going to hurt humanity, or yourself, because eventually you'll hurt yourself. So do things that can help humanity, that can help you grow without limits. No limits, no limits. Walking through the doorway where there are no limits, that leads you to abundance, to prosperity of the mind, of the soul, of everything. There are no limits out there for none of us. When I started shuffling the card, the sun came out. New beginnings, happiness, being reborn in essence again, because your mind needs to be opened. There, popped out again. To prosperity, to new paths that open up. Perhaps a new job, a new opportunity, a new promotion, something new, just a new path altogether that leads to prosperous endings. Happiness, whatever you define as prosperity. Look. Wish card. Make a wish. What do you want in your life? What do you want to manifest in your life? And make it happen. Remember, this card also speaks of excesses. Excesses in food and drinking and partying. Always, always, always have a balance. Have a balance so that you don't go too far one way or the other. But happiness, making a wish, new beginnings. that lead to prosperity, that lead to happiness. Through your talents, like through your hard work that people will see and go, wow, you do good work. I like that. Keep doing it. I will help you. Here's my donation, or here is my assistance. Let me give you this, let me help you that, because you helped me and I will help you. This energy moves slowly, but it's very, very grounded. It's grounded in the earth. It's grounded in your mind. It's moving slowly. But people will begin to see, and they'll assist you. Why not? Remember to rest and rejuvenate. Because right now, with all these emotions, with all this stuff that's happening everywhere, because it's not just us having our own experience, we're also on this planet together, and there's a lot of changes that are going on, and some of them may not be positive, and some of them could bring fears about. But again, it's just an imagined barrier that eventually will break through it. So remember to rest. Hang up your struggles and your thoughts and all those little crazy ideas that can pop in your head. Forget that. Relax. Rest. Get out in nature if possible, so that you can ground. It's very peaceful. I put out a picture yesterday on my Instagram where I was and what I was thinking and what I was doing. I was communing with Spirit, with Mother Earth and Father Sky. That's what I called it. And trying to bring some peace into my life so that today I could come to you with all of this to help you open your hearts, open your minds to no limits, to breaking through barriers that have been there a long time, and you need to open up. This is how we grow, little by little, step by step. But again, we're growing, and that is what counts. Final card. Differences of opinions. There's going to be others that will battle you. There's going to be differences of opinion. Perhaps you're listening to me and thinking, well, that's not right, and I don't, whatever. It's right to me to come here and say this to you, because this is how I feel, and I feel it's valid, that it's valid enough to help push you forward. But you're going to have some differences of opinions with other people during the week. It's going to be very passionate. Again, you're not the only one feeling the emotions, so other people will as well. So it's going to bring up some arguments perhaps, or fights. Nonsense, truly. Walk away from it. You already know, I'm breaking through this limit myself. I don't need to engage. I don't need to engage in any discussions or any differences of opinion. I have my own, and nobody can tell me whatever. I'm going to go do my work, and I'm going to go do over here, do what I want to do. And forget about the discussion. I'm going to let somebody else deal with it, not me. I have my dreams, and I know what I want to go after. And I'm not going to go after a pipe dream that's going to lead me absolutely nowhere. I'm going to go after what I want to do in my life. And baby steps is what's going to get me there. Creative energy. Messages that come, invitations, don't turn them down. Try to investigate and see what they're all about. But creative ideas, a new thought that leads you somewhere happy through your emotions. There may be someone younger that invites you to go do something fun. Go ahead, join them. You may hear of something creative, a new idea that someone has, someone that's younger than yourself. Here you have the King of Swords. The King of Swords is overcoming your thoughts, your own situations in life, and releasing what you no longer need, cutting them out of your life. This could also represent a person. It could represent an air sign. Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. They're air signs. This could represent a male energy as well. It could represent a policeman. It could represent a lawyer. It could represent a military person that comes into your life and maybe perhaps invites you to go do something fun, or gives you a new idea, a new outlook in life. So open up to other people's opinions as well, because like I'm trying to help you right now, you might hear someone else say something that kind of makes sense. And again, it's another little tiny grain of salt and a baby step that you can take to move forward. Okay, so there may be some conversations that you may experience this week that help you move forward. Like the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is about movement. Perhaps you hear of something and you think, oh, I'm going to go live over here, or I'm going to move to another town, or maybe there's an apartment opening or a home opening or something. You want to move, and this person could be someone that owns property and selling something. You think, well, yeah, I can go there. So interpretations of the tarot is a million. I could sit here and go over these cards and talk to you for the next 3 hours. But I'm not going to do that because I don't have that kind of time. Not today, anyway. But from what I can see here, there's new paths opening for us this week if we allow them. If we break through our own minds, our own barriers, the things that we think, oh, I can't do that. Sure, you can. All you got to do is say, I can, as opposed to, I can't. Try the other side of the coin. Every time you have a thought that's a little bit, I don't know, limiting, relax, hang it up. Look at the other side of the coin. Meditate on that. Meditate for a while and say, why am I saying I can't? Why don't I say that I can? Why don't I say, yes, I want to go down that path. Yes, I want to pick up a paintbrush, which I'm going to pull out a canvas, and I'm going to grab my brushes, and I'm going to put them out on my bed. So that when I come in my room, I look at it, and I go, well, I want to paint, and then figure out what the hell I want to paint and do it. Because I've hung up my own talents, and I'm telling you this because I too need to listen to my own words, break through my own limitations. So we can do this together. We can do it together. I want comments underneath this video for this week of you guys, of what limits are you breaking through? What did you do this week that you overcame a limit? I'm telling you what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull out a canvas and put some paintbrushes on my bed and maybe grab my paints or something somewhere. Put something out. I don't know. Watercolors, acrylics. What's behind me are acrylics, but I've been liking watercolors lately as well. So maybe I'll try that. But breaking through limitations, beginning something new that's prosperous, following your own bliss, you know, your own happiness. What are your wishes? What do you want to materialize in your life? The sun is already here saying it's possible for you to begin anew. Why don't you? Your passions can lead you. Why don't you allow them to do so? You did once. Do it again. Your work is excellent and other people love it. Why don't you believe in yourself and do what you want in life? Yes, there may be others that have other opinions. Who cares? Listen to your own opinion. Move slowly through it. Learn from it. Learn your own experiences. Keep going forward. Don't forget about your dreams because you do have them. You do have them. These are your emotions. Your emotions, what makes you happy? Which one of your dreams brings you the most happiness that you feel can? Go after that. Go after that. Release the crap that you don't need in your life. Cut it out. Your thoughts, don't struggle with them anymore. Release them like little bubbles. Look at them like a little bubble that's leaving your life, okay? And you don't need that little bubble anymore. But release it with love so that it doesn't come back. It was a lesson you learned. This is how we learn in life. We learn from these things that happen, experiences that we go through. We can release them like a little bubble and move forward. And bring some more bubbles into our lives, but happy bubbles. And be like the King of Swords. Just cut them away. They don't need to be in our lives anymore. He has no emotions with the things that he does. He doesn't put emotion into it. It's all logic. So that sometimes we have to think like that. Release some of the emotional garbage or baggage that we have so that we can feel lighter, you know. We will feel lighter. And we'll feel like the Knight of Wands. Like we want to move forward. Don't move too quickly, okay? You have 2 knights. Of the 2 knights, this one just burns through everything. This one here is very slow, but he's very grounded. He just says, yes, the energy is ready. You can move forward in your life. You can move if you want to. If that's what you want to do it. You can do it right now. The Knight of Wands says you can. Move to another country. Move to another state. Move down the street, down the block. Doesn't matter. But move your energy forward. Maybe it's not about movement. Maybe it's just about moving your own Merkaba forward, your own life forward. Like, yay, let me go do this. You know, fire yourself up again. Release the attachments to negative thoughts, negative people, the box that you're in, the darkness. Release yourself from that. This is the ego. Release the ego. It doesn't have to tell you what to do anymore. Move the Merkaba forward. I don't believe these cards are like waiting there for me to go look at them and talk some more. This is going to be a long reading, but you guys deserve it because you did help me with your donations, and I'm always open for that. The Chariot card. ego, spiritual side, pulling them together, moving the life forward. Your emotions, listening to them, following them, being happy, follow your own bliss. Why the heck not? You can do it. We all can. We need to listen. There's healing and hope for us to heal, hope for us to show our true selves to people. Why not? Why should we feel like this, boxed in all the time? Or worried about, oh, if I make this choice, what's going to happen? No, we are all eternal. We need to stop worrying about stuff. Everyone's here experiencing their own things. Don't worry. There's hope for healing. Okay? Follow your divine guidance. There's your guides. There's your path. Follow it. Follow it. Your intuition. Your intuition will tell you what to do. Listen to it. This is Aquarius. This is the eclipse in Aquarius that we're going to be feeling, that we're going to heal from a lot of things, but we need to listen. I need to stop pulling cards. All right, let's go to the interactive part. Let's see what Spirit has to say. A, B, or C, peeps? Guides. Higher self. It's all about love. It's all about loving yourself, loving others. Loving life. You're here for a reason. You're here to experience and love your life. Alright, let's see what we got. A. There is something better for your life. You're thinking about something, or maybe you're going in a certain direction, or you've been in a certain situation, but there is something better. Think about what that is. During this week, you'll have time to think about it. The eclipse effects last for months, but we're going to have another eclipse on the 21st. That's a solar eclipse. So this one's about releasing, and that one's about bringing in. So get ready, because there's going to be a lot of changes. So there is something better for you, right? Use your imagination as to what that could possibly be in your life. Open up. I'm trying to help you. Your intuition will guide you. It'll give you nudges as to which path is better for you to go on, or what is better for you to do. Intuition is the language of your soul. We are all born aware with a profound sense of inner knowing. Intuition is one of the greatest gifts we possess. Each one of us possess it. But sometimes we're so afraid we disregard our higher self, our intuition that's trying to guide us. We need to stop doing that. We need to start learning what is our intuitive guidance and what is our ego. Our ego is the one that says no. The intuition is the one that says yes. Intuition is one of the greatest gifts we possess, and that is correct, which keeps us connected to our higher selves, the universe, and to our divine spirit, to our guides as well, the angels, and God. So listen to your intuitive nudges, the feelings that you get of something that you want to do that would make you happy. That's the yes part. Angel of self-worth, that's another thing. Your self-worth has to be foremost. Yes, I deserve this. Yes, I believe in myself. Yes, I am worthy. You're currently undervaluing yourself. It's time to regain your self-worth and know who you are. Show others who you truly are. Why not? Don't be afraid anymore. It's not worth it. It isn't. For those of you that chose B, remember, love is all there truly is. To love yourself, to love another, to love others, to love the world, everybody in it. Share your heart. To love another is the ultimate expression of grace. Forgiveness. Forgiveness of yourself. Forgiveness of other people. When you learn to release that, to forgive, bless it. Remember the little bubbles and bless it as it goes. Forgiveness of those who you perceive have hurt you. Perhaps all they've done is pivot you on your right path. No, you don't need to be with me anymore. You're wasting your time with me. There's someone better for you. Can you not see this? Can you not see what I'm trying to do? How I'm trying to help you? I love you enough to release you to the next person that's going to be better for your growth, for your path. Yes, I had to go at this time. It was my time to go. I love you, therefore I release you. Therefore I am going to start again. It's your turn to be on your own path. Follow your divine guidance. But forgive those who you perceive have hurt you. Because truly all they've done is set you free to learn your own experiences. Your soul. Practice good soul care. The quality of the outer life is always dependent on the quality of care we give to our soul. So if your life is in turmoil, first of all, forgive everyone that you think has hurt you, or forgive yourself for your own choices, the things that you've done. You had to do them. There was no other choice to take. There's a path that you're here to follow. You decide to help a parent. You decide to help a child. Well, it's what you want to do. It's what makes you happy. For the moment, follow it. Take care of your soul. Diet, rest, release turmoil in little bubbles if you want. Or with little arrows. Put a little arrow through it and send it on its way, however you want to do it. But take care of your soul, because it will change everything around you once you take care of what's inside here. How you feel, what you truly want to do with your life. Your relationships are very important. Know when to release them. Know when to open up to new relationships. Know when to focus on the relationships that are around you at the time, because it's what's supposed to be in your life at this particular time. Relationships are just mirror images of your own life. How you feel and treat yourself, as well as how you react and respond to different situations and the people that are around you. Be aware that every relationship is an opportunity for soul growth. So you're definitely working on your soul, evolving more, breaking through barriers. And the people that are around you at the time, whether it's a significant partner or not, your family, your friends, people at work, people, your neighbors, there are your soulmates at this time. They're the ones that you have relationships with at this time. They're the ones that are showing you what you need to work on within yourself. Okay? And there's messages that are coming. Again, there's a lot of green here. You're working on your heart. You're working on how to relate to yourself, how to relate to others. If there's turmoil with everything that you see, you need to work on yourself. There's something there. Notice it. It's a reflection of you, of yourself. So you can work on it, okay? What seems as an injustice is actually a blessing. So what you see, the chaos, or someone has left you, like I was already saying, or you're going to court about something, it's actually a blessing in disguise. Later, when you go through it, when you break through that barrier, when you get to the other side, you'll see what happened. You'll go, wow, it was better for me. Thank goodness. Then you have the little bubble and you bless it on its way out, because a new experience will be coming in to replace it. So whatever you feel it has been an injustice done to you personally or to someone that you know was a blessing. Let it go. Okay? And work your way through it. For those of you that chose C, begin. You are ready. You're ready for the changes that you want to make in your life. Don't wait another minute. Be like the Knight of Wands and move forward. Okay? Because you're ready to go. Wake up. Wake up and smell the flowers. Keep your eyes open. When we decide to live a more conscious life, we see signs of grace everywhere. Yes. When you decide, okay, I want to grow, I want to do this, whatever it is you want to do, immediately, you will see a sign. You will hear something. And it'll be like divine energy talking to you. And you'll hear it. I'm serious. From other people, from what I'm just telling you right now, from something you hear on Facebook, like I did this morning when I was preparing for my talk with you about this, about what's going to happen, about the eclipse. And boy, did I get a bunch of information from the divine to give to you. It happens like that. If you blink, you'll miss it. Sometimes that is the way that divine energy talks to us. And it can come in many ways. The universe is constantly moving. The universe is constantly communicating with us. Open up to it because it's there. We just need to pay attention and have a constant communication with the divine, because everything you think and what you do is a constant prayer. So change your thoughts so that your world changes around you. Serenity. Bring it into your life however you can. Communing with spirit, going outdoors, dipping yourself in water like this guy is. Fill up a tank and jump in it. Go to the ocean, go to a lake, go to a pond, go to a pool, whatever. Fill up your tub. Or just let water run on you. And as it runs down you, you think of all the energy that could be a little dark or negative or whatever. Influences from other people. Feel it washing away from you. Just going down the drain. And just stand there and let that water run down you. Because it does bring some peace. Connecting to water is so conductive to spirit. It's so peaceful. Think of it like that and you will feel it. And then just lay down. Turn on a little fan. Let it blow on you while you're naked. Laying there, because you will feel really refreshed. Aromatherapy helps a lot as well. Incense, whatever. There's many ways of doing things. Whatever you like, grab a rose and sniff it. The smell is wonderful. It's sweet. The more important relationship you can have is with yourself. This is a time to honor, nurture, and love yourself more by seeking out and removing any negative feelings and emotions that are left over from yesterday. Don't let past issues, resentments interfere with your serenity today. Whatever you do, peace, emotions, water, communication, talking to other people. Your communications have to be above and beyond perfect this week. As you speak to others, remember, think about what you're going to say first, and then say it. Because it could help with the serenity that you'll have all week. Just your conversation with other people. You're ready to wake up. You're ready to move your life forward. Do it. Angel of Addiction Healing. This is a time for positive transformation and healing. If you're addicted to anything, negative thoughts, negative patterns, negative people, food, alcohol, cigarettes, weed, whatever, it's time to release some of that. You don't need it. Your spirit doesn't need it anymore. You just need a connection to the divine. Sometimes we hunger and we don't know what it's for. Drink more water. Connect more to the divine. Ask for strength, help to release any addiction or anything that you feel could be an addictive pattern, or even codependency with family, with friends, with other people, with a mate. It's time to be 50-50. And remember, love is all that's important. The Wheel of Fortune has come into our lives to change it. To change the way we feel about ourselves, about other people. Love is coming into our lives one way or the other. We have several things here that show hearts. So keep in mind that love is coming. Whether you're in a relationship, the relationship is going to strengthen more because you're going to see your partner in a different light. You're growing just by listening to a video, to this video, to other videos. You grow every time. You're not the same thing or the same person or the same spirit that you were 2 minutes ago because you learned something. You grew. And therefore you need to pass it on to other people, or at the very least look at them from a different perspective, because you are growing. The wheel is turning. The seasons are changing. You're changing. You're growing. You're connecting more to the divine. Remember that. Get out, guys, during this week. Get out in the sun. Remember, it's very healing. And it was the first card here. Again, thank you guys for all of your assistance, for your comments, for your lovely donations. I do appreciate them. And have a blessed week. I'm going to put out another video. At least I'm going to try to, for the signs, how we will each be affected during the solar eclipse, lunar eclipse, both of them. Bye for now.